You are a millennial and you are below 30 and you are thinking about your own career, your life. You want to think about what is the right way to move forward your career or entrepreneurship life. Congratulations, you find the right video. But however, if you have a children right now and also has a millennial as well too, this could be a great value as well too. Because in this video I'm going to give you the common 7 miscommunications and misunderstandings you have in your mind. Because being a millennial, I also face the same problems about the society and how did I quickly adapt, so which really helped me to become a CIO and become the founder of VSHR Group. And I also made tons of mistakes by misunderstanding those key fundamental things. And you found this video, means congratulations, because I'm going to summarize all the 7 key misunderstanding which can hurt and even can put you down from your success path. So let's get started. You ready, right?
After working like last 15 years in IT field, this is what I realized. What is IT? Yeah.
Sure, it happened. Thank you.
So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give them a big hand to them?
Number 1, the do what you love. It's such a popular among all our millennials, and we love hearing about it. We love to do the things we really love about, and we don't want to do the things we don't love. So that's why the millennials, we quit very fast, and that's nothing about bringing us to where we should go. Like an example, when we wanted to achieve something in our life or set up a particular goal, doing love is great, but most of the time the things people love to do doesn't really have a financial or really a problem solving or value. It could have a value, but how big your value is that one? What is the exchangeable value you have? Will matter most. Do what you love could be your hobby. A hobby will not be able to become your profession until you're exceptionally good into it. Like an example, you could play guitar, right? But if you want to be a professional guitarist, you will need to be exceptionally good in guitar, and it takes so many years of that skill set to build that kind of expertise. And that's why the challenge becomes with all the millennials. So me myself, even in earlier part of my career, when I was in early 20s, I was doing my career and I was finding my passion. I was practicing so many things, and I was lost. And I took, not lost, I took a lot of long cuts to really figure out what it should be and how it should be designed. And one of the biggest thing I've suffered about it, because I didn't have a really practical mentor who could never say that, hey John, that is wrong, you gotta get it fixed. I don't have it. So you really need to, if you're a millionaire, and don't get buy into that just think about do what you love. Do what you love could be your hobby, but do you love what is a profession or career? You gotta be really careful about what is really needed. Like an example, you could hear a lot of sharks, let's say about Mr. Wonderful, who will always tell you that engineering, because that really helped him to become successful, right? So find out something, a skill set or something you can do, and you can generate values of it, and it can solve problems bigger scale. Like an example, if you're playing guitar in your chair, I mean, it's not really solving a problem, it's giving some kind of entertainment for some other people. But think about how many other people are also doing such kind of hobby. So you really need to figure out. You probably do a lot of loving things. So this is the key, the light of hope I want to tell you. You probably figure out a lot of things you love to do, but figure out among all of them which one has the biggest possible value and solve particular problem. And then if you try that one, then you have the biggest possible chance to doing this one. But however, you got to understand that do what you love will not make you professionally and career successful. You need to figure out what you can do to solve problem, and if you could figure out how to love that, that's amazing. That will really help you to push forward. Number 2, biggest miscommunication: university degrees are useless. If you're watching this video, means you will find out so many other hundreds of other videos you will find in this YouTube platform, Instagram or Facebook. All this billionaire will say, I don't care which university you're from, I don't care if you have a university degree or not. This kinds of thoughts, and that kind of thoughts often create a miscommunication among all the millennials. Is about we don't need a university degree, but it's actually a huge mistake. all the successful people was been saying that I don't care which you're from Ivy League or you're from other university, you gotta get things done for me, then they will hire. Every jobs right now become so important and so practical right now. You gotta know how to get things done, and when you know how to get things done, you will be employed, because those paperwork or other manual works all are being automated, and even the factory workers it will be hard to get the job for them, because all those great factories are big factories are all about automating. So all the robotic process automation is happening right now. So let's say example, if you go on in YouTube, you Google around Tesla office, you will see their office has way too less people right now, and everything is automated process. So Tesla is doing it. If you look at Amazon on their, and here's the point, people always get mixed and all the millennials get confused that they think that, okay, we don't need to get a university degree, we can learn anything from other people and we can get out of the high school and then get a job. But the problem is your strategy. So now let's pay attention on this one. There is a track from here, let's say example, you're going from one city to another city. There is a highway over there, and there is another way of going through the forest too. And in the forest there is a lot of animals, a lot of tigers and lions. Which track is better for you? The highway, right? But now, however, when you want to take the highway, you want to take you need to invest something. You need to buy a car, or you have to buy transportations, or you can buy jump to somebody's a bike and pay them on something on taxi. There is a bit of investment is needed, right, to go there. The same, the university degree, you need to go, you're trying to build your career, your expertise, and you get an entry to go to a particular places for your success. So you need to do that investment initially to get into the university, get into the circle. And another option is you can go through the jungle, which is like skipping the university degree and trying to hustle through forward and try to build a presence and so on, and try and film many other things and go through a serious risk actually. So the point is, what is your capability? Where you have born? What kind of capacity you have in your family? If you have to take a huge loan to get a university degree, okay, you can consider about it. But if you're born in a family, middle class already, your parents are capable to do paying for a university degree, so why don't go? But now here's the point. Your university there are different kind of universities. There are expensive, less expensive, low expensive. You can take one of them. But now here's the point. You're probably thinking about getting a student loan. That could be one of the concern thing as well too. So you need to plan ahead. If you really take a student loan, you need to be much more practical, doing part-time jobs, doing more savings, and you think about building some particular projects on the university. So if you really invest more, like a student loan, then that means you are investing money more to get into that league. So you should be more paying attention about building your success on that foundation from the day one you're spending money in that one too. And that's the point. University degree was important, and definitely is important, is going to be important, because university degree will give you access to a particular area and jobs and professionals. And like an example, with your blue collar jobs, you can earn, right? But with officer jobs, with the corporate jobs, you can earn way more, and that can help you to build your anything you want to do, independence, financial freedom, and so on. And not only you will have an access to all the other educated people who can share with you, who will listen to you. You want to get a mentor, you want to get a buddy, or you want to get a partner. Everything life will be much easier, and you will be able to have a much more better access. So university degree, always an important. Number 3, quit 9 to 5. This is like a big hype in the internet. I mean, you go to Iran, you go to the YouTube, you go to Facebook. It's all about quit 9 to 5, quit 9 to 5. Everybody like just telling you just quit 9 to 5. Quit 9 to 5 for what? What are you going to do after this one? Quit 9 to 5 and then you start to do selling in a Facebook, or you start to do other things, let's say about drop shipping, but those things you could do beside as a side work as your full-time job as well too. So now here's the point. What kind of jobs you are making actually? Let's say if your salary is not manager, or you are doing an office worker, your income is already quite good compared to what you can make about quitting by doing this kind of sales job. But what matters most is about in that business, when you're earning that money as an officer, what you're doing with that money. If you're destroying that money, buying the things you don't need, that's why you get into trouble right now. But more importantly, that as you are in office jobs and proper jobs, as a graduate degree holder jobs, your income will increase over time, and you will start to meet a lot more people. And if you probably can work 10, 20, 15 years, and the amount of access you can create, and amount of network you can create, the amount of skill you can create, and that can help you to even build a business if you really want to build a business in the future. But there's a lot of other skills that you have to learn on the way, and that's the point. Most of the professionals cannot do it because two reasons. Number one, they have lack of financial awareness, and number two is about the laziness of lacking learning, practical learning. They are getting too dive into their jobs and related skills, but they ignore the rest of the world, and they don't invest enough money for their personal development, and that's why it becomes a problem. But now, however, the world has changed. You have to invest in your personal development. Otherwise, even you cannot stay your job as well too, because every job now in this world needs personal development and personal investment, and company expect that you invest that to yourself. So quitting 9-to-5 jobs, it's like a myth, and it's definitely not going to put you in a very comfortable direction unless you have a really other leverage. Let's say you're born to the rich family and they have a lot of monies, and then you could definitely open up a business and invest the money. But however, making a business is a lot harder than investing on it. So if you have a money from a family, you probably already have a business. You can think about investing the businesses, but you still have to learn. So here's the point. Whatever league you're born, if you are bringing in the rich family, a middle class, or in a low income family, doesn't matter. Every segment has different level of leverage you are getting into it, and now you need to think about how you can use the leverage and cover the weaknesses so you can move on. And your financial planning, gaining jobs, future planning need to be very much aligned into it. If you don't, you will be in trouble. This is the Success Booster card time. So question of the day. What is your key takeaway of this video so far? Go ahead and comment below the answer. We'll love to see what is the key takeaway. Science said that when you take up a key takeaway and note it down somewhere, you had a 35% chance to be actually doing it in your life to make it value out of it, which is amazing, right? But hang on, 35% is not enough. You need more, and this is the way I'm going to tell you how you can really make it happen. When you make a set of action, a plan that goes to from 35 to 91%, you can really make it happen in your life. So here we go. So from the key takeaway, what is the key action plan you're going to take, which is you learn from the video to your life, make a plan and commit it in publicly and commit into it. And that's what's going to make sure that you got 91% read that is going to really happen to you. You will be able to make it happen and successfully achieve your goal. And here's the last possible hack. When you announce something, a plan publicly, your 91% goes to 94% to really make it happen in the real life. So go ahead and comment below your plan in the video sections. We would love to see your plan, and we are 100% reply every comments in our channel. So we're going to see your plan, we're going to comment it, we're going to give you a feedback, and we're going to consult you to help you to make your plan to a reality. And that can go to up to 100% reality happens to your life. And that's how you get your action, key takeaway to action plan to success to your life. And you know what? We're all sitting down here to help you and celebrate your success with you. So what are you waiting for? Let's go back to the video, finish it, and we're looking forward to see your action plan. And let's make it happen to your life, because you can do that, right? All the best. Don't forget to make your plan, okay? Don't forget to make your plan. See you soon. Number 4, open your own business, and that's how it becomes more interesting. Everybody like telling you quit the job. Doing a job is not a good way to build your career, and that's where's the problem. Like an example, when you get a job, how are you developing yourself? How much money do you spend to improve yourself? How much money do you improve your skill set, present, personal brand, persona, so on? That's actually define that how successful you will be in your career. If you're trying to think about you getting a job and the job will get promoted on you without investing all of this, but just doing what you've been told to do, and that's how you will not be going further. Your income will not increase. You will not have enough skill, and you will not be successful. And here's the point: you are not, if you are not qualified enough. I have to say this one. If you're not good enough, or if your skill set you have, which is not demanded in the market, how do you expect that you will be able to package that skill to build something which actually solve bigger problem in the world? Because when you open up a particular business, you need to solve a particular problem in the world, and that's why it becomes so much challenging, because you don't have it right now. So you have to do a personal development anyway. So rather than going to that dropout, giving up problem, you could actually doing a job very well, learn it, invest in your personal development, and do something on the side or as on top of your regular jobs, and study more and think about something you could use the technology and build on the media, and you can create. That's great, right? Or you could think about investing in as a passive income. There's a lot of stock options, there is a real estate options. You could invest on that one too, of course, but you still need to learn, because if you don't learn, you're going to lose a lot of money again. So again and again, I'm telling you, learning and personal development, there is no alternative into it. Whatever you want to do, you have to learn into it. But what you do and what you want to do, that need to be very aligned. Like an example, if you're really doing a professional life and you want to be a businessman, so you could be doing a professional life, build your right skill set, and that skill set, if you could build that away, if you build an entrepreneur, because professional career companies love entrepreneurs. If you have an entrepreneurship skill set, you can showcase into a company, and that can really help you to boost, and probably you could get an investment from your own company to build your own startup as well too. So there is a lot of opportunity there, but you really need to understand what game you are in. Again, so just stop believing about building your business the only way to become successful in life. Number 5, the online education. Online education is the great education. We can learn everything from taking online, so we can learn from YouTube videos. Yes, it is true. You can learn a lot of online educations from there. But the problem is, it's just too much information. You don't really know what is the right information and what is wrong. And let's say you have a great self-awareness. You find out what is the right information. But there is a lot of other version of a good information into it. So you got to know the right version of the online informations too as well too, and that's why the online education become problem. And the second thing is about who is actually giving you this online education. So you got to be really paying attention about who are the trainer of this online education, because the way they train and as the trainers defines how much you're going to learn out of this program as well too. There's like tons of fake gurus about online education. So you got to be really picky. Recently, I just made another video about how you can spot a fake guru or mentor by doing a 7-8 flags. There is a video in my channel. Check it out. Go search, and you'll find it out. And if you're learning online education, you can do it. I am in favor of online education. I have done a lot of online educations in my life when it was very early stage, because I figured out that it's a lot of opportunity here to learn. I could get top university degrees and using their and get their certificates, and I didn't have to pay anything. Such an amazing, right? So why not? So, but now its market has become so saturated, so it's quite a markety, catchy. A lot of gurus jump into that market, so you got to be very careful to get the right online education. But again, online education can give you particular skills, but don't think that online education will be able to replace your bachelor degree or core fundamental degree, because in university you don't just only get degrees. In university, you learn not only skills, you learn a group of people. You know how to talk to other people. You need to know how to interact with people, and into how to create a new kind of segment. You fail, you already become successful, but you learn. That's matter most. And if you can learn it, that can really help you move forward in your career. So that's why online education is not gonna replace the traditional university degree. But however, here's the point. If you don't afford enough money, if you're born in such a low income family, and if your family cannot afford, you cannot afford, and you have to take the completely in a student loan, so that means you are in trouble. So you really need to do a good math and finance and find out that which university you should go or you should not go, or what kind of support college you could do to keep forward, so moving forward you can build that career. Number 6, start teaching online. So there is a lot of guru in internet, and a lot of article will tell you that, hey, you know any skill, go and start teaching other people. you become master by teaching other people about particular skill, which is true. I mean, you can definitely become better by teaching other people. But here's the point: when you think that you're going to teach other people and you're going to get better and you're going to get a good return, and you become a mentor, you are a famous trainer by spending a bit of money about your marketing and developments, and that's where it becomes really shabby, because that's make your personality really destroyed. That make you looks like you're a person who are going to fake it. There's a famous line about fake it until make it. But the problem is, if you start faking into it, a lot of people are smart. They're going to catch you, and when they catch you, you are in big trouble. Number 7, the 4-hour work week. The Tim Ferriss books, you probably heard about it. 4-hour weeks, and you can make a lot of living. But here's the point: if you're born in a low-income people or a middle-class family, or even a rich family, there is no shortcut, no hack to become successful without putting into work. You need to put the work, and without putting in the work, there's no way you will be able to successful. Here's the point: now, if you're born in a rich family, yes, you have the capital. If your family already taught you how to build a business, yes, for you, you are a lucky one. You find that leverage, you have that. This is like an unprivileged advantage, and you can use it to build your business, and you can hire other people to work with you, and you can just manage the people from the far. But now this game is completely going to be different when you are a middle class people or low income family born children, which most of the people, I guess. I mean, if you look at the world, like 95% people are middle class or low income. There's only like 1 to 5% people are really rich around you. So when you are in the situation that you have to build something in a career, you have to work. You want to build a business, you have to work. The number one reason is, even like an example, you want to build a business, you don't have a capital because you have born in a low income family or middle class family. So what do you need to do? You need to build a capital, or you need to learn how to use technology, how to use model, how to use content, how to use digital model. So how do you learn? University degree will give you the basic, but you still need to go to work and have to practice yourself, learn from other experts, learn how the big businesses learns, how business runs. You have to learn more, way more, what you have learning in your jobs from your personal development, and put it all together, and then you will become successful. So again, there is no hack, no shortcuts in becoming successful. This is all about BS. So don't get into the BS, put it to work, improve yourself, learn new skills, and strive for your goals and missions, whatever success goal you have set up in your life, and then you have the best possible chance that you will be successful. Here's the point: I'm a millionaire, you are watching, you are also one of the millionaires too, and these are the top 7 miscommunication, misunderstanding about life and career among millennials. So if you're watching and you have any question about any one of them, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to answer. If you have another miscommunication in your mind you're facing right now, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to give you a feedback. I'd love to discuss with you too. And here you go. You got this ace communications. Now get this miscommunications is fixed in your brain and focus on your success. And I want to see you become successful. All the best.